Hi guys, my name is Leo. I'm the marketing executive here at BS Education Services. First of all, let me extend a big thank you to everybody who turned up to our seminar, Migration Pathway and PTE yesterday. It was great to see your enthusiasm during the seminar, as well as a series of valid questions raised to our migration lawyer. For those of you who could not manage to turn up to the seminar, today I will do a bit of a summary, as I believe there are many useful information that you need to know. So let's jump into it. On the first half of the seminar, we were talking about Visa 485, also known as Temporary Graduate Visa. So what is it about Visa 485 that you need to know? Visa 485 has two streams, graduate workstream and post-study workstream. Graduate workstream applies for students who graduated with qualification related to an occupation on the Skilled Occupation List, also known as SOL. The qualification is below degree level, which means that if you study a diploma or certificates, you might be eligible for this graduate workstream. It also applies to people who had their first student visa before 5th of November 2011 as well. With this visa, you are allowed to stay and work in Australia for a period of 18 months. You will need to go through what we call the Provisional Skill Assessment. Whereas for post-study workstream, it applies for students who graduated with qualification from degree level and above, which means if you have a bachelor degree, a master degree, or a doctorate degree, you might be eligible for this post-study workstream, regardless of your field of study. This stream applies only to people whose first student visa is on or after 5th of November 2011. With this visa, you can stay and work full-time in Australia for a period from 2 to 4 years. And the good part is, you do not need to go through skill assessment. So, what are the conditions for Visa 485? One of them, or I should say, the most important condition for Visa 485 is the Australia study requirement. To meet this requirement, you need to satisfy the following three factors. First, your course duration must be 92 weeks and above. This information can be found in your COE or on the Cricos website. Second, you need to be in Australia physically for a period of more than 16 months. Third, your education provider must be Cricos registered. Beside the Australia study requirements, students need to satisfy the English requirements. For IELTS, you need to achieve an overall of 6 with minimum H band is 5. For PTE academics, you need to achieve an overall of 50 with minimum H band is 36. And I believe that this is way easier. Remember that your test results are valid for 3 years prior to lodging your visa application, unlike the 2 years that a majority of people think. Besides that, there are other requirements that you need to meet. You must always have health insurance cover during your stay here in Australia. The Overseas Student Health Cover, also known as OSHC, is only valid when you are on student visa, which means that when you are on bridging visa or 485 visa, this student health cover will not be accepted. you will then need to apply for other private non-OSHC cover. On top of that, you need to meet the health requirement, the police check requirement, as well as the age requirement. On the second half of the seminar, we've talked about top 5 reasons why people should choose PTE over IELTS. First, you will receive your PTE results in only 5 business days, compared to nearly 2 weeks for IELTS. Second, you will have flexible test dates, which means it is easy for you to pick a test slot as well as to pick a retest date. Third, because PTE is 100% computer-based, this means that your score will be consistent and there will be no potential for examiner bias. Fourth, there would be no additional fee for any extra score reports. And last but not least is PTE is cheaper than IELTS. For more information, please contact me through my email at leo@bseducation.com.au. This program is sponsored by BS Education Services.